Hi guys, is your loved one not eating as much as you believe they should? Are they just picking at their food? Are they just brushing it off to the side? Are they covering it up with napkins? Are they mixing it all around to make it look like they did something, but they're not actually eating or getting a nutritional meal? And this is something that we see a lot of the times in the elderly population, and it's a concern, because if someone's not eating the proper nutritional meals, then they don't have the energy to maintain the strength and balance that they need to live a safe and healthy life. And so it's important that folks are getting the proper nutritional intake. And so what's interesting is that 83% of those over the age of 65 are actually suffering from or it could be at risk for malnutrition. And there's a variety of reasons why. It could be dementia, Alzheimer's disease, it could be a Parkinson's disease, it could be intestinal issues, all sorts of other things could be going on that are now the body's not absorbing food properly, that person's not hungry, they don't have a desire to eat, maybe they're not able or capable to eat anymore. And so the thing is as a result of this nutrition piece becomes so important, because it has a large effect on what they're capable of doing. Are they still able to walk with their walker, and are they still able to transfer to and from the bed into the wheelchair? Are they still able to do these things and stay strong and maintain that strength and that balance? And what we found is that sometimes people, if they're isolated in their own home, if they're living alone and they don't have engagement throughout the day, they may start slowly kind of slipping into a depression. That depression, all of a sudden they have no desire to eat anymore, and it's just this big cycle that can be detrimental. So what's awesome about the Daytime Senior Care and Activities program that we have seen is that people there's a 50% more food intake when people eat among company. So when they're sitting around a group of people and they're being socially active and they're at a meal together with other folks that are eating a meal together at a structured time, there's a 50% increase in the amount of food that they're going to consume during that time. And that is huge, because what it is that they're just around other people. They have a reason to live. They want to to continue. They want to be strong. They may not even know it. They may be sitting at that table eating more more of their meal than they normally would at home, just because they're distracted by those around them, because they're talking or they're engaging with one another, or they see everyone else doing it, and it's kind of the whole law of attraction thing. Whatever the case may be, though, there is a scientific study that's been done, and it's showing that there's a 50% increase in the amount of intake and the amount of food intake. So that's a huge just a great stat, and it just goes to prove the power of being connected and having meaningful relationships. So if your loved one is suffering at home, if they're having a hard time with their meals, maybe you're going all out, you're preparing the most incredible meal that you could ever imagine, and they're still not eating that meal, or they're still having a hard time eating that meal, and you're getting frustrated because you're spending all this effort and put into maybe cooking their favorite meal, whatever the case may be, and then all of a sudden they don't even eat any of it, or they don't even touch it, or they say they want it later, they're not hungry, then maybe an alternative like Daytime Senior Care and Activities, that might be a great way to get them in a social environment. And now when they get their meal, they're amongst others who are eating their meal, and subliminally they just end up eating more than they would at home. And then all of a sudden that's going to improve their health and their well-being, their strength. It's going to give them a better balance. It's going to give them the nutrition that they need to continue to maintain a healthy, happy lifestyle. So that's my tip for the day. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions, my name is Chris from Chelsea Place Senior Care. I'm the host of Senior Source TV, and I love helping seniors and their families find the resources they need. Give us a call, click on the link below, let us help you, and we're here for you, whatever you need. Thank you so much.